5:34 in the morning, 5:30 in the morning. We're heading out. The sky is starting to turn blue. You can see some brusks of orange up there on the horizon, along with some pinks in the sky where the contrails get toasted by the sun. It's a beautiful sight as I head out east, actually. Here I can show you what we got. And you can kind of see it there, what I was saying, except these lights are so bright. You can kind of see that orange feel there, the horizon, and the contrails there. So yeah, this is exciting. I don't remember doing a trip like this in a while. Got 32 miles to E, and I've got a gas stop that's about 20 miles away, so we're going to try to make that. It's a space age gas station. It's not my favorite gas, but it is cheap, which is a big bonus. You know, I'd like to change this. You know, I'm just going to come out and say it. I don't think I like being on camera very much, because I feel like I'm pretty ugly, and I am ugly. I mean, I'm not handsome, you know. So hopefully, maybe I can change this title someday to Old, Fat, and Ugly, if I find some people to hang out with. And then maybe if I hang out with them enough, maybe I lose some weight and I just become old and ugly. And the channel will just be called Old and Ugly. I mean, I don't know. Well, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'll see you later. This is it's a fun trip so far. I mean, well, I'm not. I woke up. You know, I didn't get much sleep last night. I tried to sleep. I laid down at like 8. I didn't fall asleep till after midnight. I don't know. It might have been after 1, but then I woke up at 4:40 or so. So it'll be an adventure. All right, so we made it almost to Mount Hood now. The sun's come up. Everything's going good. I stopped to get gas. I got 381 miles to E. I got some potato wedges for breakfast. I wanted some donuts, but they didn't have donuts, so I didn't need donuts. I don't need donuts, really. I mean, they're not good for me. But yeah, we're doing good. Everything's going along just fine. Kind of excited for these Painted Hills coming up. See what that's about. I'll turn you around and show you how bright it is. I mean, you can see how bright it is. The definite change from the previous shot. But you know, I want to talk for a bit until I turn it around, because I want to wait until Mount Hood's up in here. And I don't know, I just like getting the hood. I mean, it's whatever it is. But anyway, I think I've got 3 adventures so far right now that need 3 adventures that need to be. I think my camera is kind of tilted a little bit, my gimbal. But anyway, I've got 3 adventures that need to be processed and worked with on video editing and get published. But I haven't been doing that as much lately. I thought my video was bad. I think what ends up happening is I record it at 4K, 100 frames per second, and I don't know if the codec doesn't recognize 100 frames per second. All I notice is like 30 or 35 or something, but it doesn't. And I guess 100 frames per second is really just for slow-mo. I don't know. I was just using it because it was there. Right lane answer up, but I gotta pass. Anyway. Yeah. It was jittery. When I was looking at the video, it looked jittery. It was jittery. I don't know how to say it. Was stuttered. Like, it wasn't jittery, like really fast jittery, but it would play for like 3/4 of a second, then pause, play for 3/4 of a second, then pause. And I think what it is that codec didn't expect so many frames. I'm just making it up. I don't know, for sure, but this is intuition, I guess. I'm not really making it up, but I mean, it's intuition is what it boils down to as to what caused it. As to my idea behind what's caused it. But I went ahead and rendered the video. I went ahead and plopped them in Kdenlive and rendered the video, and it came out just absolutely beautiful. So that's good news. Right now I'm recording at 4K, 48 frames per second. I could probably increase that a bit. I got plenty of space. But yeah. I don't know. So I got to do that. I've just been putting it off. I don't know why. I want to mess with some effects. I want to do some rotoscoping. I think that's an interesting idea. To actually draw on the screen and I want to make it fun. I think the problem is my videos aren't really fun and they're not informative. It's just a diary basically of me. I watch other people's videos and man, they go into so much detail. It's like they just followed a ChatGPT script. Because I literally asked ChatGPT for a script on this Painted Hills, and it came up with the script. And then I started looking at, and I looked at it, read it, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool, And this is part of it. Like, it said, just pause a couple times and kind of show the different landscapes as you go out. And I started watching some YouTube videos on Painted Hills, and sure enough, there are these camper bloggers and these people that own the Sprinters or whatever. They were doing the same videos that ChatGPT said. And they were informative. I'm not saying they weren't informative. They gave good advice. They said to go. I'm going just 26 all the way. They said take I-80 or 84 and then come down in the desert. I'm cutting across because it's less miles, and quite frankly, I'm looking for less miles because I pay for miles a gallon in gas and not in time. I don't know which is actually cheaper, to be honest, though. It's expensive. I'm running out of money on these. I'm not running, not yet, but I'm running through money. But here we go. There was, I saw it. But anyway, you can see, it's pretty bright. It's a nice day. And that's that. Scenery is starting to change a little bit. You can see we got some grasslands out here. Still a lot of pine trees on the mountains. We're in Warm Springs Reservation right now. It's an Indian reservation. I guess maybe they do some cattle ranching out here. Not sure. Let's see what this sign says. Something. It's a Ka-Nida Hot Springs Resort. I've only been to one hot springs in my entire, that I know, that I can, as an adult anyway, for sure. I've only been to one hot springs in my life, and that was That was out at, man, it was in Northern California. I can't think of what it was right now, but man, it was pretty nice. I got in there. I got in my skippies. Nobody's out there. It was just like this little tub, you know? Not a tub. I mean, it was like a concrete tub. It's interesting, like concrete or rock or something. I can't exactly remember. I might have some pictures somewhere, but I've gone through so many pictures of stuff, like, and so many phones, and not saved my history. So who knows? The pictures might be gone. But yeah, it was pretty nice. But so I've got, that's on my list of things to do, is get out and find some of these hot springs. I guess that'll be one of my to-do lists. But anyway, you can see the scenery's changing a little bit. Oregon is a pretty wild place. You know, we got beach. I haven't been to the beach yet. That's one of my things I want to do. So there's a mountain over there. Oh no, it's gone. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it over there, but I don't think I can see it in the camera. Anyway, I think that's mountain. I can't remember. But yeah, it's a nice day, beautiful day. All right, we're getting close. We got, you can see some banding in these hills here. There's a little information hut there at the wilderness areas. So you can see some color over there. You can see some stuff over there. We're getting close to, these are the John Day fossil beds too, so pretty interesting place. There's a guy parked over there. I don't know what he's going to look at. Maybe dig some fossils. Ooh, look at that. There's some different colors there. But we're not there yet, but we're getting close though. Let's just keep on trucking, see what we can find. And there's the first thing of color I've seen. This bright. How cool is that? And we're not even there yet. Wow. So that's pretty cool. What do you think if you just saw that? You're traveling around, you know? It's pretty cool. You must admit. There's some white hills up there. More red over here. There's another banding, white banding on red over here. Yeah, I'm gonna waste all my battery and we're not even there yet. Alright, so I'm gonna hold off. This is pretty neat. So we'll see when we get there. So here we are. We made it. They say no drones here. But wow, can you just imagine? Like, look at how cool this is. Black banding in that. There's some black marks in the white hills. I don't know, man. It's pretty cool. I don't know exactly if it's worth coming out here just to see this, but I did it. I mean, it looks the same as it does on Google Earth. I like it. Pretty cool. Got a couple guys here. Looks like somebody went and climbed on that one. Yeah, let's go look at this. I guess I'll go back around one more time now and get a better parking spot. I'm gonna do this Carroll Rim Trail. It's about maybe 3 miles back and forth. I don't know, maybe a mile and a half. We'll see. It said 1.6 miles, but I don't know if that's one way or both ways. Yeah. Maybe some pretty good views from up there. You got these little mounds down here. I guess so. The black is manganese or something. Yeah. Just going around over here. All right, and then I'll. So I mean, basically, I'm just gonna be follow this along up this hill here, and then back around. I think up to that lookout up there. So, I mean, it doesn't look like anything we haven't seen before, you know. So I'm just gonna put this away and let's do one last little view here, and then I'll put this away and I'll get back. I'm halfway up. This is pretty neat. They're running up here. I bet these two catch me. I don't know if you can see them. They're running. Yeah. Took me about almost exactly 30 minutes to get up here. And I'm pretty out of shape. I'm very out of shape. So definitely doable. The trail starts off at a pretty steep incline, and just when you get about winded, it levels out and lets you continue to go. So you don't even have to stop really to rest. It's a pretty easy hike, considering, you know. Wow. Let's go see what's over here. Yeah. It's some beautiful scenery. Not too much back here behind us. There's some interesting stuff there. Yeah, what do you think? I might do that other little trail. It's pretty short, you know, just to see. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to catch anything else up here. As far as video, like I said, this is it's a reasonable hike. You got steep incline in the beginning, kind of levels out for a while. It's 3/4 mile up here to the lookout, 3/4 mile back. So now we know. It's I actually measured 0.92 miles up here, and that was probably from like the middle of the walk from the parking lot. So you're looking at about a mile from the parking lot up here. So it's not bad. It's level, of course, from the parking lot to the hill. Once you get to the hill, it's pretty steep for a while. And just right when you get winded, you hit that chair. But you don't need to stop. You know, you can just keep going because it levels out right at that chair. And it levels out. And then you just keep going, kind of trucking along. You'll make it. It's not too bad. It's not, it doesn't level out. I mean, it's still upwards, but it's not as steep. It's early. Boy, what a beautiful day. Look at this. I don't see some fog, but I don't see any clouds. Way over there. Way over there in the distance, there's a few clouds, but no clouds around here. Just fantastic. Look, just as blue as can be. Yeah. Well, I'm rested enough. I'm going to head on back down. I think we caught all I can catch up here. Just trying to get another good shot in D-Log M. Yeah. Pretty cool. All right. I'm gonna
do this short hike. I'm going to keep it on the entire hike just to record it, kind of show you what I'm looking at as I'm looking at it. Pretty cool. Yeah, they say you're not supposed to walk on these things, but it looks like somebody did some walking on that. I see some steps going down and then up to the top there. It's like just dirt. I wonder how it doesn't erode away. Being just dirt. Like when rain comes, I mean, you can see, I think there's some pretty cool, you can see where the rain kind of pools up and rivers down a little bit. And yeah, this isn't a trail you come on to be alone. It seems like there's always a steady stream of people here. It's a Friday during the morning, talking 11 a.m. I'm going to see about heading to Mitchell, see if I can get a bite to eat in a little while. Yeah, so not much to go on here, you know, just a walking almost to the end. It is hot out here, you know. And this is the most exercise I've done in a long while. Pretty cool. Alright, I'm gonna head back. Took me about 10 minutes to get to the end of this trail. Alright, I'm gonna finish this off. You've seen it, you know. It's a pretty short trail. A lot of, I don't know, maybe this comes out a little different. Get the sun to the back. All right, so here we're at the Painted Cove Nature Trail. This one is set up. It's got a nice little boardwalk to keep everybody off the dirt, I guess, and keep the trail nice. Whew. So this is my third hike today. I've already done 2.5 miles, I think. And I'm going to do some more here. Yeah, I'll show you what I was just had doing my watch, getting it recorded. And I'll show you those in the video. I'll show a picture of the record. So this here, Colors weave a tapestry of contrast between ancient times and present landscape. You can walk the quarter-mile loop trail in either direction. Please stay on the trail. Footprints scar surfaces and destroy the scenic beauty and accelerate water erosion. Enjoy the exhibits, signs along the way. I'll read them to you as we go. And we'll go counterclockwise. See what it's like this way. End up in the boardwalk. Yeah, these big mounds of dirt. That's all they are. Like, I don't understand how they form. It's just big mounds of dirt. It's weird. Weird for sure. It says here, erosion by wind and water transforms the landscape, infinitely changing the picture. Today, crunchy, dry clay slopes, cooked by the sun, easily wash away during summer thunderstorms. Rushing water sweeps away seeds dropped on steep slopes. Nature's art is a tapestry colored by sediments and wildflowers. There's a couple seeds that grabbed a hold there. Not many though. Nice little bench there. How are you? Good. Says, a land uncovered. The lavender gray layer is the highly weathered remains of rhyolithic lava flow. It's part of a Clarino formation, an older rock layer buried under the Painted Hills. Sticky and thick rhyolitic lava travels slowly. The source of this flow was probably very close to here. Whew. How are you?
Pretty good.
Good. It's a beautiful day, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hi. How's it going? This one's going to be kind of tough to read. Weathering minerals, desert plants, the distant blue lake, and far hills produce a striking show of color. It's like walking through a giant palette. Minerals in eroded clay, warm reds, yellows, oranges, as the blended and magnesium oxide down or rust remain. Rhyolithic lava flow, lavender color. I had to kind of interpret. There's the blue lake that they're talking about in the distance. Ooh. There's another sign there. I guess we go up. I didn't know there's more hills. Maybe not. That's not the same kind of sign. Yeah, there's that lavender color. I didn't really notice that. There towards on the side of the trail. Does look kind of lavender. And over here too. Wow. When I was up close on it, I didn't see it. I mean, it's not exactly lavender, but yeah. It looks like there was a trail up here at one time and they closed it, maybe for erosion. I don't know. This is another one that's going to be difficult to read. Colors dark, rainstorms, wet, when soaked, saturated clays expand in the surface and reflect light. Dark, reds, yellows shift to shades of pastel pink and gold. Drying clays contact form cracks on the surface. Softer colors, sunlight, clouds, time of day, all causing the hills to con. Man, I am missing out. And it's, so there's that. The lake and pretty cool, pretty cool. This one's easy to read. Marks the time. The ultimate sculptor. Water carves away soft sediments made of tiny clay particles in the dry desert landscape. Sinkholes can mark the start of underground tunnels and waterways cut by flowing water carrying away fine clay particles. Maybe that was a hole there. I'm a glutton here, I guess. I always take the high road. I'm exhausted. Oh boy. They say it's the end of the trail, but clearly looks like the trail goes on, but we'll respect it. This is what we came here for. Wow. Pretty cool. We'll go this way here. Like old metal, the hills are slowly oxidizing or rusting. About 33 million years ago, iron-rich volcanic ash fell on this landscape. Weathering process slowly changed new ash layers into fertile soils under forest swamps. Over time, oxidizing irons stained the clay soils, forming the rusting red hills you see today. There it is. Rusted dirt. Just look at the contrast between the red and the blue here, you know? It's fantastic. Volcanic ash, along with organic debris from nearby hardwood forest, washed into the swampy basins, eventually forming waterlogged soils in an ancient wetlands. How did these slimy black soils turn so red? Transitions there from white to red. Paleo art colors. Yellow and red clay layers mark different paleo environments. Red soils indicate a warm, wet period where swamps were common. Yellow clays point to a cooler, drier time dominated by hardwood forests. And this will bring us to the end. There we go. That's it. So, all right. So this is the Red Scar Knoll Trail. Looks like they were doing a sign there at one time, but like the other place, they gave up. The Portlanders got here. Portland was coming. They knew it was coming, and they couldn't do anything to stop it. There's a pretty cool hill there with it's red and it's got some black on there. Stay on the trail. We'll go clockwise this time. Well, I guess this is the end of the trail. Maybe this one's kind of done for. Like they don't do this one too much anymore, I guess. Yeah. Shit. Joe, it was nice to get out and exercise, see stuff like this, but I'm gonna go ahead and stop recording. I think we got it, you know, like I don't know what else to cover here. It's beautiful scenery. Oh boy. So I'm gonna cut it here, and I'll see you either at lunch or at the mine. I'm gonna try to go to that mine, the Gate Mine. I think it's Lucky Strike Mine or something like that. I'd like to find a rock myself, you know, like everything I find is just normal rocks. I don't find anything special. So if I could get an agate or jasper or whatever, I'd like it, you know. I think that would be pretty cool. Put that on a shelf in a position of honor. My first rock I found. That's pretty cool. I mean, literally, man, they tell you go in the streams. I get in the streams. I don't find it, you know. I see basalt, red basalt, white basalt, gray basalt. It's all basalt. And here we got clay and mud. So I'm gonna cut it. Have a good. We'll see you there, wherever I'm at. See you on the next side.